Hello students. Today's topic is .NET Framework Components. It is a part of Unit 1, Introduction to Microsoft .NET Framework and Basics of VB.NET from subject .NET Programming. Objectives. Objective of this video lecture is introduction about Visual Studio .NET, various features provided by .NET, then what is .NET Framework and components of .NET Framework. Now start our session with Visual Studio.NET. Visual Studio.NET is a complete package of development tools for developing various applications like web applications, desktop application, mobile application, etc. It supports various languages for building a various software like C, C++, VB.NET, C Sharp, F Sharp, JavaScript, XML, etc. Types of project that we can develop in Visual Studio.NET are, first one is ASP.NET Web Application. Web application is a type of application that runs on web servers configured with Microsoft Internet Information Services, means IIS. Web application is installed on web server and accessed from anywhere around world using internet. And web application is developed using ASP.NET language. Then the second project is Windows-based application. Windows-based application is a user-built application that runs on Windows platform. It has GUI provided by Windows Form and accessible from system in which it is installed. For example, it is also known as desktop application. Examples of Windows-based application is library management system, school management system, which is a specific for a particular school or college. Third application is console application. Console application is a computer program designed to be used via text-only computer interface, such as text terminal. Applications which is developed using console base is email client. Email client is used to access and manage a user's email. Second application is audio player. Third is file manager. File manager provides a user interface to manage files and folders. Then smart device application. Smart device applications support many remote concept applications. Then we can create various class libraries which is used for three-tier application, which is used in business logic. Now, various features of .NET. First features is rich set of classes. Some languages like C, C++ has header files. In a C, there is a header file like studio.h, conio.h. In C++, the header file is iostream.h. Same way, VS.NET contain hundreds of classes and namespace which is used to develop an application. For example, to work with a database, we have to use system.data class. To work with a input-output, we have to use system.io class. Now, next features is object-oriented programming system. VS.NET support OOPS concept, like we can create a class, object, inheritance, polymorphisms, like C++ concept in .NET. Third features is automatic memory management. Visual Studio.NET handle memory on its own, which with the use of garbage collector. Garbage collector free up unused object for a regular interval of time. Third feature is multi-language and multi-device support. Visual Studio.NET support multiple languages like C++, VB. For example, suppose person A has skill in C++ and person B has skill in VB, but both can work in same application. Similar VS.NET support multi-device. We can create mobile device supported software using .NET. Now, next feature is faster and easy development of web application. ASP.NET is useful for developing dynamic and database related web applications. Next is XML support. XML it support for writing, manipulating and transforming XML document. Now next is .NET Framework component. .NET Framework is a software development framework which is used for building and running applications on Windows. It is the original implementation of .NET. It supports running websites, services, desktop apps, and more on Windows. Now, framework. In .NET Framework, at last layer, operating system is there. Above the operating system, the heart of the .NET Framework, which is a CLR, is situated. CLR means Common Language Runtime. It is useful to run any program which is developed in .NET. Above the CLR, base class library is there, which contains various libraries. Above the base class library or BCL, ADO.NET and XML is there. ADO.NET is used to create a dynamic applications using database. Above the ADO.NET, various applications is there which is used to using .NET like ASP.NET, web forms, web services, Windows Forms, etc. About the various applications, CLS is there which support to create applications using various languages which provide a common platform to create a common code for various language. CLS means Common Language Specifications, and about the CLS, various languages is there like VB.NET, C++, C#, J#, etc. Now, .NET Framework is a platform that provides various tools and technologies to develop Windows-based applications, web-based applications, and enterprise-based applications. It contains mainly two components. First one is Common Language Runtime, means CLR, and second is .NET Framework Class Library, means base class library. Now, and the various components of .NET Framework are, which are seen in a previous diagram, like CLR, Common Language Runtime. About the CLR, .NET Framework Class Library is there. About the class library, various .NET application is situated, and above .NET applications, CLS is there, and at last various languages which is supported by .NET Framework is there. Now, first is CLR, Common Language Runtime. It is a heart of the .NET Framework, means it is a main part, core component of .NET Framework. It provides an environment to run all the .NET programs. Means every program cannot run without CLR. If the programs are running under the CLR, programmers need not worry on managing the memory. Means memory management function is performed by the CLR. When program needs a memory, CLR allocates the memory. The memory for scope and deallocates the memory if scope is completed. Means it provides memory management and thread management. CLR is a runtime engine that handles memory allocation, security, code verification, type verification, exception handling, and garbage collection. For a garbage collection, it has a garbage collector. Now, next is .NET Framework Class Library. It is also known as Base Class Library or FCL Framework Class Library. It is the next layer in .NET Framework above the CLR. The way to access the library classes and method in VB.NET will be same in C# and it is common for all other language. It is a rich set of object-oriented classes. .NET Framework are collection of classes or namespace that can be used to develop applications. The class library consists of various window form classes, web form classes, XML classes, data classes, input-output classes, etc. Now, next is .NET applications. The next layer above the base class library means BCL is .NET applications, which includes various applications which is developed using the .NET framework. First one is Windows-based application, which provides GUI-based Windows application, graphical user interface-based window application. Second is web application, which is used to create a website. And third is web services, means internet-based web service applications. Now, next component about the applications is CLS, Common Language Specification. CLS is a set of basic language features that .NET language is needed to develop applications and services. Means in the .NET we can .NET support various languages, and this CLS is used to create a code using various languages. It also provides guidelines for library writer and compiler writer. Now, next and last component is .NET supported language. The last layer in .NET framework is languages supported by .NET, which is VB, C#, J#, C, etc. It supports about 36 plus languages. Now, in this video, I hope you enjoy this video session for understanding of .NET Framework component. Thank you.